Hello guys, it's Lucas here. It's my first video on the channel, and today I'm gonna talk about why I quit weed and why you might need to do it too. If you have any problem with weed in your life, I really recommend you to go to a doctor, a psychologist, talk to your family, friends about it, because it's not that easy to stop smoking. Any addiction that you have in life needed to have a support. So that's why I create this channel, to support you guys and support myself and create a real community with real people who suffer with addictions, and together we can go really far away. Let's believe in it. So first of all, I want to tell you about my story, why I start smoking weed and why I quit weed. I started smoking weed 10 years ago, and in that time I was 18 years old. I was in my university, and I pretty much started smoking because I want to be a part of people, like friends and stuff. Everyone was smoking that time, so I give a hit. I really like it. It makes me feel calm. It makes me feel part of a group. It makes me feel like amazing that time. And I'm really a person who likes to think about life, to think about spirituality and this kind of stuff. So looks like weed just related with it, because when you smoke you are more thoughtful, you think more, you have all of these feelings that it's amazing. But in the same way, one thing that I was doing was, every time when I feel like angry, stressed, or I was sad or anything like this, I always get my joint to smoke or a bong or anything like this, and then I start to be really addictive on it. Became a part of my life for years. And when I realized I was smoking 5 times a day, I woke up and before midday I had 3 joints, and I always was high. When I was with my friends, I was high. When I was with my family, I was high. When I was in relationships, I was high. And the main thing was I didn't realize that I was just escaping my reality, because I had a lot of traumas, I have a lot of fears inside of me, weakness, and all of these, I was not looking to change that. I was just treating that with weed, and because of this, my life was falling apart. I was pretty much not improving myself during these years. And one thing I realized was I didn't want to really live my life anymore. Not because I want to suicide or just take my life, not about that, but I just want to be high. And when I was high, I didn't want to improving myself. I didn't want to having going out or doing exercise or anything like this. I just want to playing games. I just want to watch videos on YouTube, but things that was not make me a better human or a better person, just wasting my time most of the time. And I know for some of you guys it's not a big deal. Maybe you are a teenager now, maybe you are 25, 30s, and you gonna watch this video and gonna say, but for me that's okay. I finished my work, I'm stressed, so I deserve that, and that's fair enough. But I'm telling you, life can be different when you are sober, and this is hard. This is the main thing that most of the people don't realize, because they think they need it. They think if they don't have it, the life is gonna be sucks, and life is sucks anyway. Life always gonna be sucks. That, but we have the responsibility to change, to live our life in a better way. And if every time when you are angry or stressed or upset about something, if you don't really look at in a different perspective to change it and look inside of you and trying to understand why you are so stressed, upset, or angry about that, and try change that instead to just putting some substances to your body to feel like calm, you always gonna be stressed, upset, and sad. I'm not saying only weed was my substance, but we have many things like alcohol, cocaine. I try another drugs as well, even porn, or all of this is just escaping the reality. It's just like a high dopamine inside of your brain, and this doesn't change anything on you. The only thing that is gonna change is knowing yourself, knowing why you are always angry, knowing why you can't be sober, knowing why when you are sad or when you got angry, when you got stressed, when your mind are full of shit, you needed to use a substance, you needed to use weed. And then after that, you needed to be true with yourself. You needed to be like, I am addictive on it. Weed takes my life away. I look at you on the mirror and I was like, who I am? Because it's been 10 years. And then you don't know who you are because you are always high. So how you really can recognize yourself if every time you are high, every time that you are doing something in your life, you need to be high. You're gonna go to a park, you need it to be high because it's funnier. If you watch a movie, you need it to be high. If you go to a beach, you need it to be high. And it's like who you are. And I didn't know my own personality after a while because I always was high. So it's been 3 months since I stopped it. And I want to do it for a long time. That's why I create this channel, because there are many Lucas the same as me around the world, and maybe they want to stop, maybe they know that this is taking part of their selves away, and I'm here to help. I'm here to share my journey. I'm here to share my fears, my weakness, and create a real community with real people. So if this video is related to you, if you like this video, subscribe on this channel. Let's create a real community with real people.